70 to 80% of the people in Senegal are farmers. And so, you know, if you're wanting to reach a group of people, you need to meet them where they're at. So what a better way to get in with them, farm with them, and at the same time you're able to share biblical principles. So it's an excellent avenue for sharing the gospel.
Oftentimes farmers here see themselves as poor, uneducated people who are victims of poverty. One of the blessings that we have is to be able to encourage people and say their role in farming is really, really important. Like, they may think like they have nothing to offer, but actually they're sustaining their entire country.
It's not just coming to a group of people and teaching techniques and management. The three main aspects of Farming God's Way, there's Bible teaching, there's management, and there's technique. So it brings everything together. It's like a holistic approach to sharing the gospel. It's like the gospel with boots on. We're able to show them these techniques that they haven't been using that are very effective and cheap, so they're at their level, and it's full of the gospel. So we come and do these 3-day trainings out in the village. We're sharing our lives with them, teaching them farming and sharing the gospel with them.
If we can get a model for people to look at, that's one of our goals. The other goal is through that model then teaching and training other people. So we're teaching interns, where we're also trying to train up a couple guys right now to be kind of champions for us so that they can also take on the responsibility of teaching others, because we don't want that to just stop here. We want to be passing that baton and multiplying our efforts. Another big focus is just trying to get into communities where we're doing actual 2 or 3 day trainings in Farming God's Way, where we're going over biblical and management and technology principles that together can really help them come out of that yoke of poverty.
Not only here, but in other countries, people are coming to know the Lord through this training. In fact, in this most recent training, one of the testimonies was he was expressing how happy he was, and I expected him to go on and talk about the techniques he learned, but he said, what touched me was I learned who God was. Most of the time people are looking for a technique. How do I improve the soil? How do I improve my plants? But time after time again, people walk away saying, what I learned most was who God was through your teaching. And that's what we're after, you know, sharing God's kingdom.
One guy said his favorite part was the fact that we opened the day up talking about God. And so I realized at that point, like, that door's been open to us and we've gotten that opportunity, and God's got to do his part as well. But we're getting the opportunity to at least proclaim the gospel through agriculture, and it gives us a great avenue to both present the gospel and also talk about something that can improve their livelihood at the same time.